Solving compound inequality. Compound inequality is when you have a variable sandwich between two numbers. So this 3x plus 4 is between -2 and 6. To solve this inequality, I'm going to keep the x in the middle. All right, keep the x in the middle. So let's get rid of the plus 4. So this is a plus 4. I am going to subtract 4 on each side. Write this out, -4, -4, -4. You can just do the math or write an extra line. So since this is a demonstration lecture, I'm going to write everything out. -2 minus 4 less than or equal to 3x, and then less than or equal to 6 minus 4. Do the arithmetic. You have a -6, and then less than or equal to 3x less than or equal to 6 minus 4 is equals to 2. And then I am going to divide 3 on each side to keep the x in the middle. So divide 3 on each side. Since 3 is a positive 3, we do not reverse the direction of the inequality symbol. -6 divided by 3, 3 divided by 3, and then 2 divided by 3, we just keep a 2 there right over here, and then this is my solution set. This is a set of solutions because x between those two numbers, right? So x can be a -1, -0.5, and then a positive 0.1, so on and so forth, because there are many numbers between these two numbers. So that's why we call this a solution set. All right, other than that, can you graph this on a number line? So the way we do this is we draw a straight line, and then we have the smaller number on the left, the bigger number on the right. So since x is between them, and then there is an equal, so you have a solid circle above both numbers, and then you draw a line between them. I know when you read the book, they just do it right here, right? I do not recommend that, because if you just draw a line, you use pencil, right, to do the work on paper, and then you draw a line like that, it is too hard to see what you have done. So I would just write my answer above the number line. And some textbook, they even do that. They just use a square bracket, and then they fill out the middle. They draw they graph the solutions like this. I don't recommend it as well. Again, too hard to read. All right, and then finally, the interval, so that will be a -2, comma, 2/3, square bracket on both, because there is an equal. If there is no equal, just a less than, then this is an open circle, parenthesis, parenthesis. For an interval, you always put the small number on the left, the big number on the right. Okay, so moving on to the green problem. So for the green problem, there is a -4, right? So be prepared to reverse the direction of the inequality symbol. So first of all, let's add 6 on each side. So +6, +6, +6. And then I have a -8 plus 6 less than or equal to -4x. -6 plus 6 is gone. 10 plus 6. And this is a 16. You have a -4x in the middle. This is a -2. And then I am going to divide each side by negative. So this is a -4. This is a -4. And then this is a -4. So since you divide each side by a negative quantity, either multiply or divide, you have to reverse the direction of the inequality symbol. 16 divided by -4, that is -4. -2 divided by -4, that is a 1/2. Please check your work. You have a positive greater than a negative. If you forgot to reverse the sign, then you have a negative greater than a positive, which is wrong. Okay, -4 divided by -4, you have x. Okay, so when you have answers like that, you can leave it like that. Usually, I recommend students to put the smaller number on the left, the bigger number on the right, because that is how the number line works. So just reverse the order. You have -4. Remember, the greater than is attached to the -4. So it's like that, x, and then less than or equal to 1/2. I prefer to write the final answer like this. Big number on the right, small number on the left, because that's how the number line works. You draw a number line, you have a -4, 0 in the middle, right? And then a positive 1/2. This is a just a less than, this is a less than or equal to, then you use a solid circle, connect the two dots, and that's it. -4 to 1/2 square bracket, because there is an equal over there. All right. Okay, moving on to the next problem. Let's do two more problems. So which color should I choose? Let's choose a purple. I have a phi less than 3 over 2x minus 1 less than or equal to 7. All right, minus 1, we add 1 on each side. Add 1, add 1, add 1. 5 plus 1 is equals to 6. You have 3 over 2x, and then less than or equal to 7 plus 1 is equals to 8. How do we deal with the fraction? We multiply each side by the reciprocal of the coefficient, 3 over 2. That got rid of the 2 and the 3, right? So this side, 3, oh, no. 2 over 3. Did I say 3 over 2? 2 over 3. 2 over 3. And then what do you have? This is nothing can be reduced, so this will be a 16 over 3. In the middle, we have x, and then less than. The 3 and the 6, or you can do a 2 times 6 equals to 12. 12 divided by 3 is equals to 4. And then this is the solution set. All right, graph that. So you have a 4, you have a 16 over 3. There is an equal, so we use a solid circle. No equal, then we use an open circle. Connect them. You can make this bigger. So you have a 4 parenthesis 16 over 3 square bracket. What if this is an equal, this one has no equal? Then there is an equal, this one has no equal. So since if, just a what if this one is an equal, then this is a solid circle. Without an equal, this will be an open circle. Then you put a square bracket on the 4, a parenthesis on the 16 over 3. All right. Okay, what happens if the middle is like this? So what happens if you have a -2 over 3 less than or equal to, how about -2x plus 1 divided by a 6? How about this? You have a big fraction in the middle, less than or equal to 1 over 4. Or should we, let's try this. Let's don't put an equal over here. Let's don't put an equal over here. Let's try this. All right. What happened? You know what? Let's see. Let's erase both. I would like to try this. Okay. So first of all, let's get rid of the 6 in the denominator by multiplying each side by 6. All right. So the middle, you have -2x plus 1 less than or equal to 6 over 4. 6 over, oh, you know what? There is a better way to do this. 6 is fine. 6 is fine. But what I would like to do is, I would like to get rid of all the denominator. So let's don't use 6. If you want to go with 6, that is fine. But what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to multiply a number that is big enough to get rid of all the denominators. How about this? How about a 12? 12 is big enough to get rid of all of them. So 12 over 6, you have a 2, right? So 12 over 6, you have a 2. Then I am going to keep a 2 in front. And then the 12 over 4, see that? The 12 over 4, 3, no more fraction. And then on the other hand, the 12 over 3 is 4. -2 times 4 is equals to -8. You see that? No more fractions. And then you divide each side by 2. If you can just divide each side by 2 right now, or you can distribute the 2. Same thing. All right, so let's just distribute the 2. You have a -8 less than or equal to -4x plus 2, and then less than or equal to 3. All right, I'm going to subtract 2 on each side. Subtract 2, subtract 2, subtract 2. -8 minus 2 is -10, less than or equal to -4x, less than or equal to 3 minus 2 is equals to 1. If you, on this line, like right at this line, if you divide both sides by 2, that is also okay. But what I hate a lot is I hate having a fraction right here because I hate doing common denominators. If you like common denominators, just go ahead, do it. Everything will be the same. All right? Okay, now the most important part in this problem, the negative 4. I'm going to divide each side by negative 4. Negative 4, again, is negative 4. What do? You reverse the direction of the symbol. So greater than or equal to, greater than, this is a negative 1 over 4. See that? I haven't done any common denominator so far. And then positive 10, negative 10 over negative 4, that will be a positive. Then this will be a 5 over 2 after you reduce the fraction. And then this is a x. Notice that you have a positive greater than or equal to a negative, right? If you forgot to reverse them, then you have a negative greater than a positive, which is wrong. Okay, and then the final answer is I'm going to leave the negative 1 over 4 right over here, less than x, and then less than or equal to 5 over 2. There we go. There we go. And then you have this. You have negative 1 over 4, 0 in the middle, positive on the right. And then this is a solid circle, this is an open circle, connect them, that's it. So you have a negative 1 over 4, and then a 5 over 2, square bracket. Okay, let's do a what if. Just a what if. Let's pick a different color. So what if you have a negative 1 over 4 less than or equal to x less than 5 over 2. Then this is what you do. You have a negative 1 over 4 solid circle, and then a 5 over 2 open circle. Then there you go. That's what the number line looks like. And then there is a square bracket on the 1 over 4. If I make the problem looks like that. Alright, so that is the end of this video. If this is something that you would like to see, give me a like, click the subscribe button for more. I will meet you all in the next video. Signing out.